Were you relieved when the House yesterday killed off the open carry legislation?
I don't know about relief, but I've always been one that says I'm perfectly happy where we are right now. I do think that the system we have is working well, and the fact that we do have about 400,000 or so people have gun carry permits that we know are law-abiding citizens, and I think it draws a bright line between people who don't have and do have the carries. So again, I don't want to be elated or happy or anything like that, but I do think the system we're having now is working. I think we have hit that spot in Tennessee to where we have enough gun laws to allow people to, with a little bit of reasonableness, to be able to carry a firearm if they feel like they need that for self-protection, yet we make sure there's no felons and others that have the guns. So
and yet there's dozens of bills each year, and this year again. Are these a waste of time in your mind, or what? How do you
That's the reason we put them all on one calendar in the Senate, to be efficient, and I think most of those were disposed of. Some were rolled because we obviously know there's always rumors of what may happen in the House, so why try to do that? So again, I think we're done. There may be a few that were rolled that we'll bring back. I can't tell you that 100% sure, but let me assure you, we try to be efficient in the Senate. Those were put on one calendar for a purpose, to make sure that this wasn't something we were debating all year long, that we can go on after that.
So the rolling to the end was akin to saying that they're pretty much off notice?
I would think that'd be the case. Now, I won't make a blanket statement on that, but pretty much that would definitely be the case.
Do you think the governor jumped the gun then yesterday when he said that lawmakers were introducing and pushing this stuff because the NRA convention is coming to town next month?
I do. We're in charge of how we set the calendar, and I understand why the governor it could look like that, but that's not the case. Brian Kelsey, at my request, or at my approval at least, had these on one calendar on purpose, again, to get them out of the way. And I'm not sure, I've not sat down and counted, I don't know if you all have. I'm not sure any more or any less gun bills in our area. They'll be back next year, absolutely. We've got 99 members and 33 senators. They can introduce anything they want to. But again, I think we'll work efficiently and take action on them.
Do you support the Parks bill?
Yes, absolutely support the Parks bill.
Why that one?
Because I do think that it is a that your gun carry permit is a state-issued license, just like your driver's license. And I think that law-abiding citizens who have gun carry permits have proven they are responsible. They're beyond a shadow of a doubt. And you shouldn't have to worry about if you accidentally break the law by going to a city park in Kingsport but not in Bristol or wherever, just to pick two cities. So I think there needs to be a statewide commonality, what we're looking for there, the statewide law on this, and that's the reason I'm for it.
Well, that one pretty clearly seems to be at least time to go into effect for the NRA convention. It goes into effect 4 days beforehand.
Pure coincidence. Seriously. I didn't even know that. You told me that, to tell you the truth. Pure coincidence.
Well, the sponsor says that that's a reason.
Talk to the sponsor then, because I didn't know it.
So what do you think of the idea that, at least the sponsors, trying to push that in time for this NRA conference?
Talk to the sponsor. Didn't know it till right now.